Hello everyone, welcome back to Optimize Evony. There's new update today, so I wanted to hit you guys with the new event. There's some actual new stuff in this event, not like a lot of the other events where it's essentially just a bunch of rehashing of the same old stuff. There is still, the same old stuff, but there is some new stuff today. So yeah, before we get into that, I did want to address my last video that was talking about the subsidy troop glitch. Um, I had posted that video, and then a couple days later, Evany had patched that, and of course, as expected, a lot of you guys were very upset that I had posted a video about that, uh, essentially warning Evany that there is this glitch. One, I don't think that Evany's actually watching my YouTube videos, but if they are, uh, what's up? Uh, but really, the only reason why I did actually share that one is because it was already being shared very widely in a lot of very public Facebook groups and Discords and line groups and stuff like that. And so there were a lot of people that were already doing it, and so I wanted to make sure that as many people as possible could actually take advantage of it before before they actually patched it, because it was inevitable that they were going to patch it at some point at that point. But yeah, I mean, as always, I will not share glitches or any tricks or anything like that that people don't want me to share. And so that was something that I had gotten. Uh, I had gotten essentially gotten permission to do that. So, but yeah, enough about that. I wanted to get into the video. Um, so today they announced a new event, the Carnival Week preview. One of the first things that they sent out was kind of a bummer, in my opinion. Uh, they are raising the Civ Treasure level cap again. So, um, for those of you guys that have been playing for a while, I don't know, maybe 6 months, 12 months at this point. I don't know when they released Civ Treasures, but when they originally launched Civ Treasures, the max level was 3. Then a bunch of people hit that super quick, and so then they raised that to level 5, which is what it was at until now, where now it's up to level 8. I'm curious to see the buffs for level 6, 7, and 8. I'm assuming that they're quite strong. Civ Treasures in general is pretty strong, so I mean, for those that can get to the higher levels, that's going to be a pretty nice advantage for you. But if you're doing that, you probably also have a lot of advantages in terms of buffs and stuff like that as well. So kind of a bummer for me because I'm like a quarter of the way to level 4, and I was hoping to kind of catch up before All Stars and the end of challenge and stuff like that. But that is this game. You never catch up unless you're putting in some serious money. Uh, Related to that, if you are spending money on the game, please do remember to use Aptoide to save up to 25%. And actually, I wanted to point out that actually today and this weekend it was supposed to be, but it looks like maybe there's only one day left of the additional promotion. There's an additional 5% that you can get off of your purchases. So essentially, that means that you can save up to 30% on your purchases instead of 25%. So definitely take advantage of this if you're going to be spending this event. It definitely makes sense to spend when you can get this extra bonus here. And if you do open up your AppCoin wallet here, you can see if this is still active. Otherwise, you will still get the 5% bonus with my code. But yeah, if you are spending, definitely take advantage of that. Let's go back to the game. and see what else is new. So, Carnival Week, pretty standard stuff. Um, King's Party, yeah, that's, whatever. Barbarians are back. Journey to Glory, Super Feeding, Historic General Summoning. John Churchill is back again. So for those that want to get 15 copies to be able to send him, now is your chance. Historic Cities searching as usual, and then all of these other things. One of the really cool things that they did bring back, and this is the last time apparently that we're going to have it, is the Tyches Wheel. So I know it was a little bit confusing in their mail and in their their notification on the game. Basically, they said that today was going to be the first day, but also one of the places said that today was going to be the last day of Tyche's Wheel. But as you can see here, it lasts the whole event, and this is going to be your last chance to use up those Tyche's Wheel coins. So you can also buy the lucky coins from the shop here at 200 gems a piece. So if you are free to play and you have a lot of gems, or if you're not free to play and have a lot of gems, I would recommend doing that. It's potentially a pretty good way of getting some Civ gear. Uh, the uh, the chances are actually better than a lot of the other wheels, but I don't know if there's a way to actually buy these coins outside of here. So normally you would see, oh, buy this package to get these coins. Seems like Evony, for once, is not actually promoting spending money here. So I think it's because it's a little bit better wheel than the wheels that they are giving out these days, and so they want people to spend on those other wheels instead of this current wheel. So basically, this is for people who had stockpiled a bunch of Tyche's wheel coins, but otherwise use them all up. They are going to expire according to Evany after this event, and you can get some fragments for free. Looks like, yeah, you can get some supremacy fragments for relatively cheap. That's kind of cool. Two fragments there, so uh, it's probably worth spending the gems just to get those supremacy pieces there. I mean, that's a really good deal there. And then up to 200, you can get 5 fragments. So yeah, I mean, you can also get them for free from boss monsters and tiles per day. There is of course a limit, but definitely take advantage of this event while it's going on. There's the super refining, journey to glory, super feeding, all the typical stuff that you come to expect. But yeah, other than that, there is a new Monarch Gear. Most of us kind of knew that this was coming, right? They released uh, the new premium gear, premium Monarch Gear for attacking, the marching Monarch Gear. They've released premium Monarch Gear for marching HP recently. They didn't wait super long before releasing this stuff, which is marching defense percent. So, yeah, again, I'm not a huge fan of this. There's no way to get this other than buying packages, so it's not something that's very attainable to a lot of people. But if you are able to get it, you are able to get higher percentages buffs at lower levels, and so your attacking buffs are going to be much much stronger if you do get this and level it up a decent amount. So yeah, bummer in my opinion, but it is kind of the way the game is going. We all knew that this was coming, so they did just announce that. There is a new general, and this new general, again, keeping with the theme of what Evany has been doing recently, this is an upgraded Hospital Duty Officer. So the main skill is increase hospital capacity by 25% and troops HP by 10% when general is the hospital officer. So it sounds like this. Someone who gets it will have to test this out, but it seems like this is going to be troops HP in all phases of the game. So attacking, defending, marching in city, all of that stuff. So that's actually kind of huge because most of the duty officers only give you buffs when you're like in city buffs. And then, of course, the ascensions are really solid, um, better than Skanderberg, which is the free-to-play version that's in the tavern. Basically, it's fairly similar on most of them, except for like 5% more, I think, for most of them. And then these ones have some attack and HP. That's really nice. So uh, definitely a really good general. Uh, the way that you would get him is if you get to cake level 10. So if you want to finish the cake, you can get one copy of him. So one copy of him doesn't really do you much good, unfortunately, because you need multiple copies to ascend him. But I'm sure they will release him in other ways if you want to open a million general packs, or maybe at some point they'll offer him as a premium general as well. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Challenge was on Wednesday, and so I hope you guys all had fun with challenge. For me, unfortunately, my alliance just missed out on the major league, and so we played a cupcake. We had, I think, probably like 10x or 20x the amount of power of any of our other any of the other teams. So we basically killed every single one of them, and we held the buildings the whole time, and that was the max score that we could get. So uh, I hope all of your challenge matchups are going well. It is kind of a fun time. There were some weird glitches when I played with a Friends Alliance. Where basically we weren't able to get any hospital buffs or anything like that, which ended up actually very close to turning the game in terms of uh, that alliance, really should have been winning. We were doing really well, and then but we weren't able to get any of those heals. What you're supposed to be doing is you rally the hospital that has the card coming to it, you get the buffs, uh, you know, get buffs if you can, but typically you're looking for a heal. And so if we had gotten a heal or two, we would have easily been able to, completely zero out the other teams and win fairly easily. But it was actually fairly close. So hopefully those kind of issues don't continue as challenge continues, but you have to expect a little bit of of that when it comes to Evony. So, but yeah, that's all I had for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.